and fulcrum. Look at first class. We have the fulcrum at the center, that is between load and effort. So going by what we have in the case of a first class now, the effort is placed between the load and the fulcrum. There is very good example of this can be found in tongue. I think you can still remember what tongue means. Tongue is just an instrument that we can use by the blacksmith that they normally use to bring red hot metal from fire. Then use of slide and slot in mechanical system. What do we really mean by the word slide and that of a slot? A slide is a part of machine that move along or inside a machine with a continuous contact on the same path. While slot may be circular, be it slot, be it slide, they perform almost the same function. But the difference between the two is that of a slot is somehow circular in shape. Then linear slide is a combination of slide and slot. So the combination of our slide and that of slot now is what we refer to as linear slide. Using ball bearing makes linear slide to move with low friction. What do we really mean by this? Friction is a kind of when you have two metals rubbing the surfaces, you see, friction is you just have to try as much as possible to ensure that you lower it so as to reduce the rate of wear and tears. Materials used for fabricating a component of our slides and floors are cast iron, aluminium, and stainless steel. So these are the materials that we can use to produce our slide or probably be it slots. And types of linear slide now. Basically, we have two types. We have one motorized linear slide. Then we have a manual slide. The motorized linear slide is the type that is using mechanical equipment. So while that of a manual slide is the type that you just have to make use manually. You are the one to use hand to operate it. Then application of a linear slide. Where exactly can this be found? You see, in the following devices or equipment as the case might be. Handset. We are familiar with a kind of a handset. Maybe the type daddy or mommy is using as well. You will discover we have a particular type that you just have to slide it this way. You open it this way. Are we getting the message? When you want to open it, slide it this way. When you want to close it, press it this way and it covers. That's all. So that is the principle of linear slide. Grinding machine. Equally, our grinding machine is making use of that of our linear slide. Then drawers. What do we mean by this? For instance, drawer of just our teacher's table. The kind of drawer you see by the time you draw it this way is coming out, and by the time you want to close it, you just put it this way and it just have to move in. So it's using the principle of linear slide. Then clamp. Clamp is another kind of equipment or device that is making use of a linear slide. You can still remember what our clamp, what is it all about? Clamp is just a kind of material or equipment that you can use at least to bring two materials together. It will hold it for you probably by the time you want to work on it. Then photocopier. You are familiar with that. By the time you put paper there, you can see the paper coming out from the other side. So it's using the principle of our linear slide. Then automatic packaging equipment. We have some of our equipment that has been designed in order to package. So whatever kind of product that you must have produced. So that is using the principle. Then computer loading tray also. You're familiar with that? See where you have to have your paper and see where how the paper will just have to move. Particularly the one you have on that tray. So the tray cannot just move on its own, but the principle of linear slide is exactly what is making it at least to move in that way. Then drilling machine also is equally using that principle. That is the kind of machine that we use at least for drilling. That is to make hole or to drill hole or to create a hole. Then another one is sliding door. Sliding door, command there, window, then we have gate. You are familiar with our sliding door. By the time you push, you see the window going. Are we alright? And when you intend to close it again, bring it back, it will move freely as long as the roller are in good condition. For your information, it's acting on the principle of a linear slide. What about a door? You are familiar with that too. We have some doors around us or in the banking sector. The kind of door that you just have to push this way and it will have to move. With the aid of the ruler you have both at the lower part and that of the upper part. Then gate also, we have some. In some buildings, the gate you only need to push. By the time you push, you see the gate moving. You see the gate moving. Until when you have to get to the extreme end there, in order to allow vehicle to come in or probably to go around. When you are through with that, you want to close it again, you just have to pull it this way. Before you know it, you have to get to the other extreme end. Then the next one again is that is working with this principle is our typewriter slide. So typewriter slide also is working on that principle. Now, to keep the slide system in a good working condition, what are we doing? Now, it must be, that is for it to perform satisfactorily. One, cover for protection against dust, debris, and water. That is, you as a person, you just have to protect it against dust. Don't allow dust at least to have access. If you allow dust to have access, before you know it, it will block the brain. And it can affect the roller, which may make the equipment not to be able to move freely. Debris, you see, debris has to do with the particles, that is, unwanted particles, unwanted material that can slow down the movement of our slide, or that can eventually put an end to its movement. Then water, you all agree with me, water and metal, you know, they are not good friends. Because easily our metal can corrode. So you must not allow water to have access to be it our slide or even that of our slots. Then the second one, brushed or wiped clean the railing before the carriage passes over it. That is, you have to try as much as possible to brush. So as to all wipe away dirty things from the rail so that the railing, the whole system can move freely, so as not to have anything that will have to disturb its movement. Now, the next one is lubricated to reduce the rate of wear and tears. Lubrication, you are familiar with that word. Lubrication simply means the idea, what you can do, at least one, to reduce wear and tears, what you can do that can bring about low friction is what you mean by lubrication. You know, when you have two metals in contact, without missing words, you are dutifully bound to have a wear and tears. But once you are able to lubricate, lubrication simply means using oil or probably using grease. Enough, you have it on the surface of our metal. So when the two metals, when they are to meet now, or probably when they are rubbing one another, the grease or probably the oil you put there will not allow the metals at least to wear unnecessarily. Then the next one is the last but not the least there, repaired and maintained regularly. As much as possible, you just have to try as much as possible that at least you maintain your slide regularly. And when there is a need for you to repair, that is when you have a faulty part, you just have to try as much as possible make sure you replace the faulty part. And if there's a need for you to replace it completely, you just have to do that. And if it's just for you to maintain, you just have to ensure you do that, so that at least the slide or probably the slot can be moving free. Thank you. God bless you all.